Aloha, guys. Welcome to Earth Angels Heaven Sent. I'm Earth Angel Jamaica, and we are so excited and happy to be here with you at this Earth Angel training grounds. Mary Jo, Indigo, and I are just so very excited. It's one of our dreams to build a space place where we can come together and share with each other and teach each other and help each other grow in love and light and honor each other and understand that we are all unique and we all receive and learn and accept in our own ways. And really the main thing is just teaching us all that we are pure love and light and how to connect with that inner self. That is our one goal, is how to teach anybody searching to connect with that inner light that we know that we all have, because when we can connect to that, we can find our true happiness. So in doing that, we've been guided to just share different teaching tools and things that we're guided to throughout each week, and get you guys participating with us and having fun with this and sharing your experiences as well. So today I want to talk about a card read, a oracle card, tarot card read that we can do called the butterfly spread. Now, the reason we chose the butterfly spread to talk about and teach about this week is because it is one of the spreads we chose for the weekly special here at Earth Angels. The reason we chose that for a special is there is a method to our madness. Right now, we're going through the Mercury retrograde. It's been a time when we sit, we reflect on the past, things that have happened, and we're coming into that point of the retrograde where we're getting the ideas now coming through. We now had time to receive the information, to take a look at, basically kind of get all the pieces of the puzzle maybe together is a good way to look at it. And now we're getting ready to, we're creating the ideas of how we want to move forward in the future. What is it we want to see and experience in the future? What is that idea that we need to bring into fruition? And do we want to bring that idea into fruition? You know, is it coming from higher self, or is it coming from a place of ego and a lower vibrational pull? So the spread that we chose, the butterfly spread, is great at examining that, because it's just kind of like the butterfly. It really goes within deep and asks those questions deep inside. You know, what is this real idea that's trying to be created? What needs to be done for this to be formed? What needs to happen in order for that butterfly to be wrapped in that cocoon, that idea, and for it to flourish? And, you know, ask the question, is this really what is for the highest good of you and everybody around you? Is this idea the best idea for highest self? Or is it a place of ego that maybe we need to reflect a little bit more and not bring this? And what does it look like? You know, what is the outcome? What would we like that outcome, that higher self? What does the higher self want the outcome to look like? And so that's the beautiful thing with this spread, is it is touching bases on those 4 cards just like that. It is a 4-card spread, like I said, and it starts out with placing your first card in the east position. Your second card is going to be in the south position. Your third card is going to be in the west position, and your fourth card is going to be in the north position, okay? And I went ahead and just did a little layout for you guys here, just to give you an idea of what that's going to look like when you lay out your cards. The beautiful thing about this spread, guys, and you know, any of the spreads and the way our guides work, is we definitely can use any of the cards, just going in with the question and the intent before you start the reading, and really connecting with what it is, the answers that the guides and the energy of the cards are bringing through in the answer. That's the key. No matter what deck of cards you're using, just what is it? What is the first thing that's catching your eye on the card? What are the first words that catch your eye? What is the first thoughts that you get to see? You know, if there's a baby ant that goes walking across the table while you're doing the reading, that's part of the read. There's a reason that's a part of it. Even the silliest things that pop into your head when you're doing a read, you know, blah, it's the blah process is called. Go ahead and blah it out, say it, get it out. Because it doesn't have to make sense to you. Whoever you're doing the reading for, it'll make sense too. And if it doesn't make sense in that moment, it's okay, because subconsciously it does. To their higher self it does. And eventually that will sometimes wiggle loose the pieces that need to, you know, jog something into place or out of place that needs to come out, you know, either way. So when you're doing this reading, you know, just make sure you pay attention to those things. That's the spread, the way you're going to want to lay it out. Just like I said, you're going to start with the first card in the East, and that's going to be the base, the idea. What's the idea that, you know, we're bringing forward, that we're looking at? For me, I asked the question here at Earth Angels. We've been very much guided to continue shifting and growing into this being a teaching ground, just like what we like to see. We want to see us all teaching and learning and growing together. And so that was my question. That's what's really, we've been doing a lot of reflecting in this retrograde here at Earth Angels. And my question was, these new ideas that we're getting, are these the things that we need to move forward with? Am I right on target with this? Am I understanding, feeling, hearing, knowing these ideas clearly? And so the first card, the idea that came up, is the Ace of Autumn, and it talks about a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, and happy change in your career. Guys, I'm talking about the career, I'm talking about shifting it into teaching, I'm asking if this is the right idea. I'm going to say that's going to be a really clear, like, yeah, your idea is very target. We're talking about the idea. These are all the things that I've been focusing on, okay? So then what is it that we need to do to bring this into creativity? How do we make this happen? What needs to happen at this next step? And, you know, it's interesting because here we are, we're still in the retrograde, right? The card that comes up is have patience. Don't worry. Take the time to rest right now and continue to plan your next steps. And this is a prudent time to invest in your time, your money, your energy, guys. Our energy is the most precious thing we have to invest, right? So pay attention to where you're putting your energy. Our thoughts is our energy. That is our main source of anything. That is our exchange, is our thoughts. So positive thoughts plus 12 megahertz, negative thoughts, negative 10 megahertz. So keep those thoughts positive, okay? Then the next card, that's going to be over here in the West, is going to be the Truth card. Is this something that's coming from spirit, or is this something that's coming from that place of ego? Is this something we need to maybe re-examine, look at? And this card is the Prince of Summer. Talked about romance, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious, falling in love, suddenly being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience, okay? So we're talking about a shift. There's big shifts. I'm getting the yes, it's time to stay grounded, or to be patient, take my time, you know, really plan things out. And then this card, when I'm asking, you know, is this from spirit or is this ego? You know, to me that's saying, you know, yes, this is definitely from spirit, but it's really important that I stay grounded, because this is going to be a fun, emotional ride, but it could be really easy to get swept off my feet. See this fairies riding off with the beautiful, I love those little, I used to call them the blow wish, you know, you blow on it, make a wish, and, you know, he's just riding around on that. And it's just important to be caught up in that and enjoy this and enjoy the ride and enjoy the emotions that's going to be behind this fun ride, but also to stay grounded, okay? So that tells me, okay, this is part of my next step. Stay grounded, right? Which is always one of my messages. And then finally, so what's the outcome? If I can stay grounded and I can do all of this, what is this final outcome going to be? And, you know, the 8 of Summer is what comes up, and a desire for a more meaningful life, realization that it's time to move on, and choosing to make major life changes. So guys, my question is, you know, my dream, our dream here at Earth Angels is some big stuff. You know, we want to move mountains. We want to move big things. We want to touch as much as we can with the light, you know? And so, you know, this is telling me that this is a chance to make these major changes happen. That's what the future could be if I ride out and I follow and stay in with the Creator and stay out of my ego. So that's what the butterfly spread tells me about my idea that I'm getting through this retrograde, if I should continue on with it or should I reevaluate. That's what I got from that reading. And I hope that that's helpful for you guys. Like I said, you can use any deck of cards that you have to do this reading for yourself or those that are around you. I encourage you guys, hop on here, do a reading, offer to do a reading for somebody if you're needing somebody to practice with. I'm sure, you know, if you say, hey, I'd like to do a reading, there's plenty of us in this group that are willing to let you read for us. Also, guys, this is something that's really fun. Just for the members of this group, this Glow with the Flow Training Grounds, every week when we have our weekly special, so this week is the butterfly spread, if you would like to come over and book that with Mary Jo and I, you are also going to receive mentorship if you choose, where we can sit with you during that reading and instead of just doing a reading for you, which we're happy to do, guys. We're happy to do that. We like to just have a reading for ourselves as well. Don't, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But we can sit with you as well and really help you to learn to connect with your inner self and do that mentorship and help you learn how to use your own cards. Or if you don't have cards, maybe help you connect with a deck that would help you get started in that area and things like that. And that's no extra charge, guys, for you guys. So all you have to do is when you go in and book the services, you just go into the Earth Angels page, book under the services, the weekly special, and you'll see it's the butterfly spread. It's $25 to get the spread done, which is an amazing deal, guys. You've seen what, you know, what we go through. Normally we have it $44 on the page, but on the weekly specials, we offer them for $25. For you guys and you guys only, and anybody that's a member of this group, when you book that, let us know in the notes that you are a member of the Earth Angels Glow with the Flow Training Grounds, and that will just automatically, we'll know that we're going to do some mentorship with you when we sit down, and we'll add on a couple extra, you know, an extra 15-20 minutes to really take the time to sit down and go over that and make sure that we have time to spend with you on that. Okay, that's just one of the little extra perks that we want to give are members of this training grounds here, guys. So also be sure to invite your friends to this group. Help us to bring in the love and light that we're helping build here, guys. That's the best way that you can assist us, is bring us more teachers, bring us more that want to help learn, and share your experiences. Please, please share, guys. Help us all learn together. That's what this is about. So we're sending lots of love and light to you guys. We love you so much. Aloha.